Yeah, I don't know. What have I forgotten lately? Nothing.
My birthday. Your birthday.
My birthday was forever ago, and I don't really do birthdays. I don't like birthdays. What? Like, here's the day that you slipped like a limp fish out of your mother's vagina. Have presents and cake. What the fuck is that about?
Well, when you describe it like that.
When do we start celebrating mediocrity like this? Let's celebrate accomplishments, goddammit.
Yeah, we were the fastest seaman to get to the egg.
Let's celebrate that day.
Imagine all the astronauts and physicists and painters and genuine human beings that I just passed on that way to that egg. And they ended up with me. What a fucking roulette. God damn it. Why? Because I was either skinny and survived the acid, or I was fat and outlasted all the skinny ones that got eaten up by the acid in there? No way. I don't know. I just feel like you're the fastest one. Does that make you the best one? I don't know.
Yes. Have you ever been in a race?
Yeah. That only worked in second grade. I'm the fastest boy here. All the girls are like, oh God, he's the fastest boy. He can take care of me.
It means he can get out of there faster.
I don't know.
Oh, you're pregnant? I'm gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dicey D20. My name is Noah, Dungeon Master, and I'm joined here by our players. We have Rogar Ragnak of the Knights of the New Moon.
First
to die.
Welcome to the pod, Rogar. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling
good.
Bit
nervous.
Confident? Nervous. No, don't say that. Don't say nervous.
/confident.
/confident. Nervous / you know what? Healthy nerves, right? Shows you care. Yeah. If you weren't nervous at all, I think we'd be expecting a little too much of you.
I just don't want people to die.
Oh, we're setting off to a somber note tonight. We also are joined by Laina of the Iron Wolves clan. Laina, what's up, girl?
Nothing.
I was like, if I ask her what's up, she can't say good, and you just replaced it with another one-word answer. Well, that's nice. Welcome to the pod.
Thanks for welcoming me.
We're also joined by Tyson McKay, the Red Planeswalker. Tyson
Not
McKay.
scared at all.
Not scared. Okay.
I'm a psychopath.
This is you're gonna make our listeners think this is like the scariest episode. You guys are all super nervous.
Spooky.
Ooh, there's ghost listeners.
We're having our Halloween episode a little early.
No, ladies and gentlemen, all that's going on is these guys think that this next
I
episode
saw
is gonna be
Halloween
tough.
candy in the store, like the other day.
Get your shit together.
Fucking August. Jesus Christ, Walmart. We're not sponsored by Walmart.
Yes.
Clearly, you're not sponsored by Walmart. You're trashing them right now.
That's reverse psychology.
I don't get what WAL stands for in Walmart. You know, it's WAL.
It's our last name.
Wahlberg, it's the people that own it.
Okay, fuck. I was gonna go off on a
This is
tangent.
basic knowledge.
How the fuck am I supposed to know these powerful, important families that own these companies, that own us?
I don't actually know that, but if you say something with enough confidence.
their last name's Wall something.
Yeah, I would assume.
Oh,
Wally.
their last name must be Walgreens. And then they own Walgreens and Walmart. Coinky dink? I think not.
Put it together, they own everything.
Gosh. It's a much more dire situation than we had feared. Anyways, let's get right to it.
It's owned by Sam Walton.
Walton, that's it.
Walton Mart.
You can't look up the answers to these questions. These are unanswerable
sorry.
questions. I want to stay in a state of wonder. I don't want the wall, the illusion to be
He's a
shattered.
90s baby.
No one wants to just stay confused all the time.
There's
What's going on?
information we are
Where
not
am I?
meant to learn or know. The origins of the universe, which family owns Walmart, it's all the same.
I'm in such a state of wonder. He's lost in the Walmart.
What is this place? Excuse me, sir, who owns this? I don't know.
What year is it?
Kathy.
This Walmart? Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. You guys done? You guys done with this?
Has anybody in the Iron Wolf and the Knights of the New Moon clan called you Rogar yet?
No, but I'm hoping so.
No, but that's
Wink
something
at
I didn't
Noah.
know that I wanted so bad until now.
It's a good idea. I want people to call me bro guy there.
What else can we call him? Noah called him Roger today when he was texting me.
Auto-corrected it to Roger.
Multiple times. He went to correct it and he called him Roger again.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, Rogar's doing well. It corrected it to Roger. And then I was like, yeah, I fucking hate Roger. What a guy, what a dick. Okay, let's pick things up where we left off. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyson McKay had just been healed by Vel and gained some hit points back. We had Laina kind of sneaking around the building of the Guildhall, the Knights of the New Moon.
Weird thing to do when we're at war.
Yeah, certainly a weird thing to do. Also, it's noon, so it's high noon. So it's not like
Broad
you're
daylight.
under cover of night.
I wouldn't say sneaking. We were just going around to the other side of the building.
Yeah. And then we also had Rogar Ragnak, who had just received a negative diagnosis for whatever ailment the others had gotten.
God,
so
I'm
that's good.
infected.
Negative's good in doctor terms.
That's not how negative and you're positive.
I have
Sweet.
AIDS.
No, you're positive for the disease. Oh.
Damn it.
All right, so let's pick up with Laina. Laina, you are currently walking totally not suspiciously around the building of the Knights of the New Moon with McKay, might I add, and you're looking for that window of Wilman's.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're doing? Okay. Not too hard to find it. He is on the main floor. You head around to the left, in which would also be cardinal direction to south, along a road which curves gently to the right. And looking at the building on your right-hand side, you very quickly see Wilman's small window in what is kind of like a semicircle protrusion from the main rectangular square building. So the blinds are drawn, but that is certainly the window.
Okay, I'm gonna tell McKay just to wait here for a second and probably up against the building where if Wilman were to look out of the building, he wouldn't really be able to see McKay.
Yeah, so McKay looks to you, winks, and then he presses his bat back flat up against the window. He's to the right of it if you were to look at the window, so to the left of it if you're looking at it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tap on the window, try and get Wilman's attention.
So you tap on the window, you hear clamoring, clattering of things moving around. Someone seems to be pushing a chair out of the way. Then the blind on the right-hand side, your left, is just drawn back really quickly. And you see Wilman kind of pushing his glasses up higher on his nose. He kind of looks to you. He cracks the window open. He says, "What are you doing outside?"
Let me in. And I'm going to just start climbing in.
Wilman, let down your hair.
So you begin
If he cracks the window, I pull it all the way.
Okay. That's not the biggest window, but so you start to push your way in. Wilman backs up, allowing you to slip in through the window. And he goes, "Why don't you just come through the front door?"
Oh,
Punch him.
They didn't let us. I just need to go to the infirmary.
He looks to you and he says, "If they find out that you snuck in through my window, I'm going to be in shit, Laina."
Well, then don't tell anyone.
Then how did you get in here?
Magic.
Rogar Ragnak.
It's magic.
They let me in.
He looks at you and shakes his head. He's like, "God, you're terrible at this. They didn't let you in. They said no. So when you walk out in that hallway and Knights of the New Moon see you, you're going to be in deep shit. And I'm going to be in deeper shit."
See ya.
Don't. Well, could you do me a favor then and go check on one of our people, one of our Iron Wolves? His name is Rodolfo. He's in the infirmary. I need to see if he's infected or not.
Yeah, no, I saw them bring him in. I'll tell you what, he didn't look fucking good.
Yeah, thanks for that. I know.
Well, that's mean. I want to know if he's infected.
Look, I can go ask Stormin, but I'm not going in that room with him. God.
I understand that. I just need to find out whether or not he's infected.
Okay, then
kiss
you
him.
Stay here and, don't fucking touch anything, okay?
I might touch a little and then I wink.
He looks, he turns around and gives you just this exasperated look and then heads over to the door. He opens it, kind of looking both ways before he crosses the hallway, closing it behind him, and he does a final finger over the lips, like a shh sign to you.
Okay, I strip and I wait for him to get back. No,
No, do that. That's awesome.
No, I'm just kidding.
What would Roman do? This little horny librarian.
You're cucking McKay.
Is there? Can I roll for something to see if there's what the oldest, or if there's a magical book? Can I see if there's a magical book that might have some spells in it?
Yeah, I mean you could definitely do that. Can you roll me? We're going to go with an investigation check because I'm going to have you looking around the room and reading titles and stuff like that.
Woo!
We're off to a strong start. Investigation. That's a 4.
Yeah, so you don't find Dick. You can find Dick in a gangbang porno. There we go.
Okay.
I got it back.
I'm just gonna go.
Where is it?
Can I look through his desk?
Sure, roll me another investigation check.
Ooh, that one's better. That's a 14.
Nice, so you're going through his papers. It looks like Wilmond has a lot of varied research, namely a fair amount on different creatures relating to rot and disease. He has a very large tome, which looks like it's written almost exclusively on myconids, okay, which are these fungi or spore-like humanoids. So that seems to be the reading that he is most engrossed in lately. He's also reading varied historical accounts of other creatures which seem to be able to be susceptible to disease, decay, and rot, probably all for his research. Among them, he has different giants, different trolls. So just some light reading before bed, really.
Unless he doesn't sleep.
I'm gonna walk back to the window quickly and just kind of poke my head out to McCain and say, hey, I got the librarian to go check out what's up with Rodolfo. Just hang tight.
Okay, so the door begins to open behind you, and you kind of, I'm assuming, pull yourself away from that window.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wilman enters and then closes the door with his back to it, okay? So he presses his back up against the wall and he says, you were touching stuff.
Just a little bit.
So he looks at you and he says, yeah, he's definitely super infected.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no, they'll probably tell Ularic soon. I mean, I guess they just don't want anyone coming in could get contaminated, you know?
I don't know. I feel like they're pretty reluctant to let any of the Iron Wolves know anything. They'll let Ularic know stuff, but when we get sent to find information, we have to get it, so it's just hard. Like, they're not letting anybody know but Ularic. Like,
I love how I stay silent there and you just keep on going. No, so he looks and he says, look, I get it. He's one of yours, so you're worried about him. I understand, okay? But can you please get the fuck out of my window? If they find you in here, then I'm the one who has to pay for it, not you.
True dat.
5 lashings.
Yeah. What if I
Okay.
sleep with you?
Well, that changes things, Laina.
Rogar?
I still make it now. No, okay, that's good. I'll just thank him, and then I'll start heading out his window.
So he looks to you and says, are we still on for drinks? We can't have them here, but we can go somewhere else.
McCain peeks through the window.
Furrowed brow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to postpone that because it's kind of a busy time if you haven't noticed.
I mean, it's a little bit of a busy time. But you already did what you had to do this morning. You're in the clear.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Give daddy some sugar.
I'm just gonna say later. We'll talk later and quickly hop out the window. I'm not gonna answer any more of his questions or anything.
So you say later and he winks at you. He says, you sly minx.
Got the moves.
Fucking
Slaps your ass.
Okay. So you hop out the window. You have gained the information that Rodolfo is indeed infected. For that, I'm going to give you 150 experience points.
Do I get XP
yeah, we
for
also know.
already knowing?
You know what I do want to do, though, for sure, is I want to go through level up with everyone, because that is something that is important to do. You guys all recently leveled up, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two episodes ago.
Yeah.
But you guys already filled everyone in on your level ups. Laina just leveled up.
Did we fill everyone in? I don't think we did.
I don't think we filled in level ups and all
I
that.
did.
So Laina, why don't you tell us... Go ahead.
So when I reached level 4, I took a feat that let me add my Constitution modifier to my spell attack modifier and my spell save DC. So that's pretty cool. I now have 52 health, and that was from like leveling up to level 6. And then with that, I now have 2 attacks per turn. And I have 4 first level spells, 3 second level spells, and 3 third level spells. And the spells I know are things like Glacial Crash, Dark Orb, Frost Wave, Ice Wave, Ray of Frost, Misty Step, Shatter, Mirror Image, Frostball, and Ice Spear. Things like that.
That's super cool. That's awesome. And Tyson, do you want to explain your level up to everyone?
Yeah, so I got a feat that allows me to put my
Dick into anything.
can already do that. No, don't do that, everyone. That's illegal.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave.
So it allows me to add my charisma modifier to any attacks I make. That's it.
Sweet.
Wow.
That's all I
That's
get.
awesome, man. That's super
Yeah,
cool.
Planeswalker really dies off.
No, the Planeswalker might die off this episode.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
God.
Kill him. With
I
fire.
had to say it. Okay, so Laina, congratulations on discovering that Rodolfo is indeed sick. What would you like to do with that information? Like head up to Ularic?
Well, you just have to tell McCain, right?
Yeah, I'll just tell McCain that information, and then I'll go wander the square, and maybe I want to put spells into my spear
Staff.
staff.
Broom.
Jesus. You want to put spells into your spear. Okay.
The staff, yeah.
Yeah, the
Why
spear.
isn't this working?
Stupid spear.
So, Rogar, you are back in the Guild Hall of the Knights of the New Moon, and Wolfhelm
Touching
tells you
yourself.
to take the afternoon to rest and resupply because he believes truly that the city will be attacked tonight.
Perfect. I head off to the armory and tell him I'm gonna go gear up for the fight.
Cool. All right. So, what would you like to do in that armory? What would you like to gain?
Some of that heavy armor.
There are pieces of heavy armor for sure, plate mail, if you will, with an AC of 18. As you are a member of the Knights of the New Moon, you're more than welcome to take it if you want.
I take it.
Sweet, dude. So it takes you... gasp. Takes you a few minutes to undress out of the armor you're in now. Takes you about 10 minutes to put on the heavy
Ooh.
plate mail. But you are now decked out in heavy armor, my friend.
Perfect.
I watch him.
Okay.
I'll also grab a better shield than a wooden one.
Yeah, so there are steel shields for sure. You can grab one of those. It doesn't change the AC, it just changes the durability of the shield for sure.
Okay, I'll take that as well.
Excellent.
Wait, have Tyson and Rogar seen each other since the incident?
No, not since the incident.
Oh my god, how big is this hall?
He was super
This
worried
guild.
about... Well, you're upstairs in bed, are you not?
Oh no, because I came down to eat with Vel, remember? Or no, I was upstairs, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, they brought you food upstairs. Yeah.
So my AC's at 21 now.
Ooh, nice, man.
I'll head out of the armory and close it, and then I'll head to go see Tyson.
Cool. All right. So heading up the stairs and walking in to see Tyson, one of the Knights of the New Moon stands as you enter, and he, kind of clicks those boots together, looks at you and says, "He's sleeping, sir."
Wake up!
Well, I just want to check up on him quickly, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, so he nods at you and says, "Sure thing. I'll just take a quick break."
All right.
Okay,
And
so
I
he
walk
heads
in.
downstairs and you head inside. Tyson McKay is currently asleep in bed.
Wake up!
Dreams of sugar plums dancing in his head.
Damn it.
So you want to wake him up? You want to say something or nudge him?
Yeah, I'll just nudge him and be like, Tyson, wake up.
Okay, so roll me a Constitution check, Tyson.
16.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll allow it. you wake Tyson up from his sleep. He looks towards you with, it sounds like wild eyes is what he's going for. And now I'll leave it up to you guys to discuss what you'd like to discuss.
I stand up and I click my heels together and I salute him.
Okay, so you stand up, click your heels together, and salute him. All doing this very fast. Tyson's clearly back to himself.
That's the soldier I want.
Where's my pants? Where's my pants?
Yeah, he does not have any pants on, so that's a thing.
Oh, okay.
He's got a baggy t-shirt and a loincloth.
I asked Tyson how he's feeling after his long rest.
Just fucking great, Rogar. Fucking great. Apparently I'm gonna be this lawful guy, so I gotta salute you and
Oh,
wipe your ass for you.
this is good news.
You don't know how lawful works.
I don't know. I don't know how anything works.
A, you don't know how lawful works. B, Rogar, this is good news. He's so excited about this.
So you're gonna be good for once.
No, not good. Lawful.
And I tell Tyson, there's war coming upon the city, so
Good. It's about time they cleanse this city.
I'm not sure if you want to put some pants on and get suited up.
Plus 100 experience points, Rogar. There's a war coming.
I don't know if you do.
So I don't know if you want to put pants on.
Why would I help any of these people out, Rogar?
Well, they took you in the time of need, and you're better now.
Did they?
You got a place to stay, you got food to eat. What else can you ask for?
Some goddamn respect.
I can't believe these words are coming out of your mouth after they nursed you, they saved you, did their best to help you, and you're just like, fuck these people.
I'm totally on Tyson's side here. I'm like, they did nothing. They said, oh, we'll give him, now that he's dead, a place to lie down. We'll throw him in the trash later.
You could have threw him out with the other homeless people.
You let them kill my baby, Rogar.
Is it even yours?
Was it even yours?
It's inside me.
Anyways, I say, if you want to get some pants and some armor and weapons.
I'm so concerned about the pants. Just put pants on.
War.
I can just see this.
In due time, Rogar. I'll put pants on.
I just see this Dragonborn wearing heavy plate armor coming in, like full mask on, and he's like, put pants on. He's looking at the ceiling, like trying not to make eye contact.
Look at me.
Okay,
And then
so
I tell
hearing the commotion
Tyson,
upstairs, Vel is sleeping in the room beside Tyson, and he approaches just through the doorway and says, Tyson, you're up. Are you feeling better?
Define better. Apparently there's a war. I gotta fight in it, apparently.
You sound like that kid on the news, that little ginger kid. How'd you like the roller coaster ride? So apparently the rides are good. I've never been on a ride, never been on television before, but apparently, he says apparently a lot. So Val looks to you and says, Tyson, you asked me to fight in this battle here at Library, and yet you seem unwilling to fight yourself.
I ask a lot of people, but that I wouldn't do myself.
He looks to you and he says, I don't even know where to go with this, man. What would Vel say if you were just like, I don't want to fight in this fight? You asked him to fight in this fight.
Listen, you little shit. I've had it up to here.
Start spanking me.
No one will force you to go into the fight, but maybe look beyond the good and the bad and just do the right.
Mom?
Look beyond good and bad and just do the right. The right is the good thing. Right is synonymous with good. I don't know.
Am I lawful yet?
No, why would you be It's been 20 minutes. What is wrong with you?
Can I act lawful?
You can do whatever you want.
It's coming. It's like an itch.
I can feel it. You feel the spiders crawling over you, Rogue?
Spiders? I think it's just the worms inside my body. Because I got scratched.
Worms inside my body.
It's like a ringworm or tapeworm. He's eaten some bad steaks lately.
Hey. Anyways, while this is all going down, I tell Tyson I've barely got any sleep from clearing the well from the undead, and I need to get some sleep for this war.
He woke you up to kick you out of bed, and you just be thankful.
Sorry, I'm a burden. Where do I get these pants and this armor?
You'll find the armory outside.
The pants? Seems to be a big concern for you.
Pants I'm not sure about, but armor and weapons you'll find outside.
Alright, no pants it is. Let's go.
So there is a dresser. There's a wardrobe in this room. It's just a little cabinet for some
He
clothes.
said doesn't know where to get them, so no pants for this fight.
Pants in there.
Rogar's been the best part is that Rogar's been wearing one set of common clothes for the last 3 weeks and just been like, I don't know what's in that drawer, and I'm not gonna find out.
What? I've been wearing armor every day.
You wear stuff underneath.
Yeah, but I don't switch out of it. Who doesn't?
I'm so sorry that this takes so long. He's got ringworm. He wears armor to bed.
I'm trying to push the story and these people won't stop interrupting.
Yeah, Rogar, I'm with you, buddy. I understand what you're saying.
This is...
go down to the armory that Rogar points to.
So you're just going naked, or are you gonna grab the fucking clothes out of the dresser?
Don't grab
I have a loincloth on.
Okay, let's pause this for a second, because I feel like we're off the rails, okay? Here's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. And when I say ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to you three motherfuckers, okay?
Lady and gentlemen.
You've done your tasks of the morning. There's now just the tasks of the afternoon. So it's like resupply.
That's what I'm trying to do. I went to the armory. I got my shit.
Tyson,
I'm going to
maybe
bed.
Just heal yourself up a little bit. Grab something to eat. Like 3 things.
I already did my stuff.
Okay, so Rogar, you are, I guess, insisting that Tyson McKay puts pants on, and you also want to sleep in your room. There are other beds to sleep in, but it looks like you just wanted to kick him out. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyson McKay is standing, pantsless. He's got kind of like a long shirt on. It's oversized, and he is, I guess, screaming at you, asking you where he can find pants. What would you like to do about that?
Tell me you can borrow one of my pair of pants.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you know, there is a wardrobe in the room. You can hand him the pants, or you can just point to it. I mean, and I'm leave it up to you guys.
I'll hand him the pants.
Okay, so you hand him a pair of pants fit for a dragonborn. So big. So you pass him these pants. Tyson, what would you like to do with these?
I take them and I say, "Thank you. Have a good nap." And then I walk out holding the pants.
Okay.
As he walks out, he hears Rogar climbing into bed with all of his armor on. Clink, clink, clink.
There's a war outside the gate. I'm not going to take my armor off.
You know how ridiculous this sounds, Noah? Oh my god.
Yes, I think I know how ridiculous it sounds. I'm listening to all of you.
Careful, the words might get up.
You think the guards take their armor off to go to bed if they're watching the gate? No. Not at this time.
Alright. I'm in the hallway, holding pants. I close the door behind me.
There's an army of undead. They're not just going to take their armor
You're sleeping. With your worms and your armor.
It's just common sense. If there's a war outside your gate, you're not gonna go to bed without your armor.
Stop defending it!
He was stabbed during the zombie apocalypse. He's going to bed in full armor every day. Oh my god.
It's like in Game of Thrones, they don't take their armor off.
Stop talking.
It's like in Game of Thrones.
Oh god. Okay,
so Tyson McKay, you're standing in the hallway. Vel has followed you out, and you're just still holding those pants. He looks to you and he says, "Perhaps you should put the pants on, Tyson." As the Knights of the New Moon who are down below the balcony are all kind of looking up at you, and obviously you just got an undershirt. You got an undershirt on, and you got no pants on, so they're just getting a full view of
Look how small it is.
your undercarriage. What a gross word, undercarriage. I don't like that word.
I want them to see their hero.
Okay, so you're just standing there with pants in your hands. Belle kind of is like looking at you expectantly because you should be putting those pants on.
No.
Okay, so you're just gonna still hold the pants. What would you like to do, Tyson?
I'll say, okay, Vel, I guess I gotta go get armor and stuff for this war.
He looks to you and he says, "Yes, perhaps that would be best. Maybe the Knights of the New Moon will see fit to outfit you."
Wow, you think I could get armor from the Knights of the New Moon?
I think under the circumstances, Tyson, we would do best to put aside our differences and help each other.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay, Val, I'll go see if I can get some armor. You get some rest, man. It hasn't been long enough for you, you know?
Okay.
You'll fuck.
Grandpa, it's past your bedtime. I go down to the armory.
So you head down to the armory. As you're walking down, you are able to catch Wolfhelm. He's currently sitting at a table, eating what looks to be kind of like just a late lunch, in order to kind of carbo load, fuel up for the evening. So he looks to you as you're carrying pants and not wearing any, and and he says, "Tyson, see you're feeling better."
Yeah, a lot better. They'll help me out.
So he looks you up and down and says, "Back to your old antics, eh?"
Oh, don't you worry. I won't be myself soon. And then I point at the necklace.
Okay, so he looks at it and he says, "I'm afraid I don't follow."
We don't have time for this. There's a war. Rogar said I needed armor.
He looks to you and he says, "Tyson, take a seat."
Okay. Sit down, splinters touching my butt.
Legs wide open.
Place the pants on the table.
I spread my cheeks.
Oh my god.
He looks to you and he says, "I feel like we haven't had a chance to talk too much lately, what with you being unconscious and all.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to talk.
I fear that our enemy is going to be making moves tonight against us, and I need you on your best behavior. You know what
I salute him. I say, I will follow orders tonight.
Okay, so he looks
like
to you
I've
and
never
he said,
followed orders before.
Are these some of these changes you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you being serious when you're saying this as you salute him? Because you're not lawful yet. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's been 20 minutes, so...
I know what's coming.
All right, so Wilhelm looks to you, Tyson, and says, "If you're in need of equipment for tonight, you can have it. Head back to the armory in the courtyard of the guild hall, and you can find whatever it is that you need."
Wow, thanks, Wolfhelm.
So I'm assuming you're going to stand up and head there, and as you do so, he looks to you and says, "And try to put your pants on, please."
Listen, I can only promise so many things a day.
You haven't promised me anything else today, so...
I promised I'd be on my best behavior.
Let's start with putting on our pants, Tyson.
I go to the armory.
So still carrying the pants. You know what? Whatever. Plus 100 experience points. You head back into the courtyard and into the armory. There are, as I've described before to Rogar Ragnak, there are a bunch of weapons all on the wall. A lot of really cool stuff, as well as various sets and pieces of armor. What kind of armor are you looking for?
Are there any robes?
There are not any robes.
Damn it.
There are no robes. There are not any robes.
What kind of light armor is there?
Okay, so in terms of light armors, they have leather, padded, and studded leather armor.
Studded leather.
Studded leather is 12 plus your dex modifier.
I'll place the pants off to the side and I'll grab the studded leather armor.
Again, you have to wear things underneath the armor, like light clothing, like regular clothing, but you can just wear straight the armor. You want to go for like an S&M vibe? Okay, cool. Yeah. Tyson McKay shows up naked wearing studded leather armor.
He rubs some of the oil on him to get the pants on.
I slip them on.
Ball gag in his mouth, assless chaps, and just a bunch of studs.
I think I went to the wrong dungeon.
Plus 100 experience points. Okay, so you've got your armor, and Vel has come with you. He was just kind of standing beside you as you were talking to him.
Where'd you come from?
He looks to you and he says, "Tyson, are you sure you're feeling up to participating tonight?"
I'm always ready, Vel. You know me. I point
He
at
looks
him.
to you and he just says, "There may be repercussions for casting your magic so soon on the bend, you know."
I know, you already told me that, Vel. It's fine. I'll just use my wand, you know?
If that is what you wish, then that is what you wish, my friend.
Well, you know, Vel, it's about time I did something, you know?
Sure, yes. He looks to you and he says, "I admire your spirit, Tyson."
Thanks.
So Tyson and Vel head back into the guild hall of the Knights of the New Moon, and Laina, you are currently in the town square. Is there anything that you would like to be doing this afternoon?
I want to put spells into my staff.
Which spells would you like to put into your staff?
I would like to put my level 2 spell, Shatter, which is each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point must make a con save. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. When the staff casts that, does it radiate from the staff's point?
No, you still choose the point. The spell works exactly the same way.
Oh, sorry, I gotcha. Okay, sounds good. And then I would like to put a level 3 spell in it, I think. I was debating whether to do a couple level 1s or one level 3, but I think I'll do a level 3. And I'm gonna do the Frost Ball spell, which is a dex save.
Whoa.
Okay, so Laina, you put some spells into your staff. It's only 2 spells, so it takes you no more than a few minutes to cast those both into the staff. It accepts the charges, and if you would like, because you've obviously used spell slots now, if you would take a rest, you can regain those, right?
Yeah, I would like to do that. Is there anywhere that I could also maybe go purchase some greater healing potions or obtain
Ragnar
that?
doesn't really have any shops with greater healing potions. There's no real shops with healing potions.
Health is overrated. Let's fight.
Okay. So, would anyone else like to do anything else over the afternoon?
I go stand over Rogar's bed while he sleeps
Okay, so that's how you're going to spend your time. Fantastic.
for 5 hours.
So,
I'll go rest with McCain though.
Is the guard not wondering where I went?
no, because he came back to the room, he saw the door was closed, peeked inside, Rogar sleeping there in full metal armor, and then you're gone, so he assumes that you're just up and about and moving around.
It would have been awesome if he didn't and he was just guarding Rogar sleeping in his full armor.
I got bigger.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as the afternoon passes, Laina's resting, Tyson McKay is creepily watching Rogar sleep, Rogar sleeping.
I'm in the guard seat, just watching.
Dusk settles and falls, and the horns of Ryberry sound out, and all of the men of the Knights of the New Moon, the men and women of the Iron Wolves, as well as the guard of Ryberry, all begin to file out of their buildings after resting for the afternoon, and they begin to take up, there are obviously men on watch, but now more of them are coming to the gate as the horn has been sounded.
I shake Rogar.
Okay, so Rogar, he would have awoken to the sound of the horn too, but you
shake
can
him.
also shake him anyways. Okay?
Rogar, the horns!
And a voice calls out from inside the guild hall on the main floor. You guys are obviously on the upper floor. And it says, "To the gate! To the gate!"
I look at Tyson and I hug him. I say, "This is it, brother."
Don't touch me.
Okay. Vel whisks past the door, but he stops in the doorway for a moment to say, "It's starting."
Okay, we're coming.
Laina, you were sleeping, I'm imagining, in the guards' quarters. Okay? Kane also resting there. When you guys heard the horns sounding, what would you guys like to do?
I'll grab McCain and we'll go into battle together.
Okay. So McCain has just, his dozen or so knives on him, or more. And he looks at you and says, "I think this is going to be fun."
Sure thing, McCain.
Yeah,
So-
if you die.
He smiles.
No!
He has his wolf pelts and the wolf head as his head cap, and he kind of grins, and then, like a child running down the stairs on Christmas morning, runs down the stairs to the main floor and out the door.
Alright, I follow him.
Okay, so the scene that you guys find yourselves looking at as you rush the gate is one where Ularic and Wolfhelm are standing atop the wall over top of the gate, and they are looking out towards the forest. There are the men and women of the Iron Wolves, Knights of the New Moon, and the guard, who are all currently in that narrow corridor where the gate opens, so they're all hanging out there. And you see dozens of men, mostly archers and crossbows, standing on the wall around them. Where would you guys like to go, Tyson, Rogar, and Laina?
I would like to stand beside Wolfhelm.
So you head and push past all the people, walk up to the top, and stand beside Wolfhelm. Okay? So up top there, you also have Irina and Galix. So they're both there as well, and they nod at you as you approach.
Okay, I nod back.
Cool. Tyson, where would you like to be?
I don't really want to be at the front lines.
Coward.
I'm just looking for high
I
ground.
was going to talk to Rogar before he just ran in there, but... Alright, I guess I'll go in there too. I don't know.
That's bold.
Okay. So you're heading
Yeah,
up atop the wall.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
stand behind Rogar.
Okay. And Laina, where would you like to be?
Where is Ularic?
He's
Do I
standing
see
on
him?
top of the wall, overlooking the gate.
Yeah.
Come on up, sister.
I guess I could do, as long as I'm at high ground. So I don't know if there's like archers kind of up on another wall or anything, but as long as I have high ground, I'm happy.
Yeah, no, the
on
wall,
up.
The wall is high ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a horn that sounds in the forest. It's one that is deep and low and bellows. And then there are many more sounds which follow it. They sound like the gnashing and gnawing of teeth, wails and moans of creatures that sound as though they're in pain. And those cries hang in the air. The men kind of whisper and cringe and look around, looking to each other with worried expressions painted on their faces. But Wolfhelm kind of turns and looks to the men and sees their fear. Ularic looks around too, nodding at Wolfhelm, and he says, "Listen up!" And he yells to the men. Okay? So there's silence for a moment. You can still hear the sounds and wails of the creatures in the background. And Wolfhelm speaks to the men. He says, "In a matter of minutes, we will be in the greatest fight of our lives. It all comes down to tonight. Now either we come together as one, or we will die as individuals. Slash by slash, thrust by thrust, until we fall in the dirt. Now we can stay here, divided in the dark, or we can fight our way into the light. Together we will fight for that light. We will tear our enemies apart for that light. And together we will drag our foes and our friends back into that light. That's what it's all about. Letting the light back in. So what are you going to do?" So the men all look towards each other, and then we're going to roll a charisma check for your boy. With a 17 plus his charisma of 2, the men kind of erupt in cheers and battle cries, bashing shields and spears together, and all the men have a boost to their morale, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
I feel so boosted.
All right, so
It's breezy.
one of the men more to the south cries out and says, "Sir, we've got hordes of corpses coming from the south." And more men's voices cry out, calling for men both to the north and to the west of the city.
Did they give off any heat signature?
These creatures, they do.
Oh, can I see it with my glasses?
Yeah, so
Yeah, you
as you
thought I
look
forgot
out
about the fans. I still have my glasses.
as you look out into the horizon, you do see figures in the forest. These little heat signatures in the distance.
Can I perception check to see how many there are?
It's a
Sure.
bird.
It's a bird.
You only have Overwatch or Overlook of the East right now, but
13.
so to the east you see many men, more than 24 for sure, individuals, and one very large creature, which is standing back, kind of covered by bushes as well as trees, but you can definitely make out that it's larger than the others.
There's a big one, Rogar.
That one is for me.
Okay. Ularic leaps down from the gate and then looks back up at Wolfhelm and says, "I'll take the north." So he begins to rush off. McKay jumps down as well and says, "I'm with you." So Ularic and McKay are running to the north. You're also heading to the north?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you guys are rushing towards the north, so Laina's just left you guys, by the way, which isn't surprising, but something that is no doubt worthy of noting. As you guys are running and you get past all of the men, kind of wisping alongside you is this black ethereal form that Damek has taken. He's kind of like ghost walking alongside you guys. He looks to says, "There is a spellcaster to the west." And Ularic says, "Finish her." And Damek soars off into the sky, kind of these trails of black smoke following him, those large bat wings on his back carrying him up into the night. You also had those men at the gate who were calling out that there were just these bloated corpses coming from the south. So what would you guys like to do?
I look to Wolfhelm and I'm like, "Where would you like me?"
So Wolfhelm looks to you and says, "You can head south if you wish, but their main point of attack is going to be the gate here. So if you wish to stay, you may." Vel looks to you, Tyson, and says, "I will take the south, Tyson. You stay here."
Yeah.
I'll go with Vel.
I asked for orders and they give me suggestions. I said orders.
Did he sound like he was asking? He said, pretty much sounded like he was telling.
Oh, he said you can stay here if you want.
Yeah, and then Vel told you to stay here and he said he would go.
And then you disobey and you went with Vel because you owe him your life.
No, Val, you stay here. I'll go.
So he looks to you and he says, "Are you sure, Tyson? You know I can take care of myself."
Yeah. I just want you to be safe.
So Wolfhelm yells at you both and says, "There's no time for this. Make a decision."
Rogar, come with me.
You wanted to watch the gate the whole time and you make him leave.
Yeah, I want to watch the gate.
Alright, I go by myself.
So you're heading to the south.
Yep.
Yeah, so Vel is going to the south, regardless.
Oh, he is actually going.
Yeah, no, he's going to the south.
Oh, alright, I'll go with him.
Okay. So,
I wanted to be the best spellcaster on one of the sides, but I guess not. Fuck.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start out with Laina and the Iron Wolves, who have made a rally towards the north wall. Okay? So, climbing the ladders and the steps up to the overwatch on the wall, you guys look out to see a terrifying sight. Okay? There are dozens of these corpses, the same kind that Rogar found in the well, the same kind that climbed out of the well, and that you all fought. But there are two creatures of note, which are vastly different, and are currently bashing their fists against the walls, trying to break them down. Now, these walls have hit points, and if they overcome those hit points, they will break through. Okay? So, Laina, looking at these creatures, it's very clear that they are a form of troll. They are large in size, okay? So they stand almost as tall as the walls of Ryberry itself, and they are currently bashing their fists into them, okay? They're a sickly green color, and there is this black sludge-like liquid pouring out of open sores and wounds as they're being shot by archers on the wall. So Ularic looks to both of you and says, "They can't be allowed to enter."
Alright, I start attacking.
Okay, so let's roll some initiatives for you guys. The archers are going to focus more on the ground troops, and McKay, Ularic, and yourself are going to, I'm assuming, focus more on the trolls. McKay with a 16 pluses to hit, and Ularic with a 10.
I also got a 16 plus my to hit, which is a 2.
Plus
So I
your-
got,
your dex, yeah.
plus my initiative, which is 18.
Okay, so McKay will be going first,
Okay.
followed by yourself, so Laina, followed by Ularic, and we're also going to roll for the trolls themselves. We got a 16 plus 1, and an 18 plus 1.
Oh boy.
So we've got one troll going after McKay, and one troll going after Laina. Okay, so McKay leaps with reckless abandon from the top of the wall, and two daggers stabbing down into the troll. I'm not going to have him roll an acrobatics check because he's really like the same height here, so he's just making like a simple jump. But we are going to go for 2 stabbing attacks. Okay, so his first attack, yep, slicing into the back of the troll, as with the second attack. So he just kind of stabs down using his knives as pittons, okay? And he is going to roll damage for both of those. We got a 4 and a 3, which is 7, plus 4, plus 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 damage, which is fantastic.
Not bad.
Troll number 1. He's kind of riding the back of this troll, which is currently trying to shake him off. So that troll is pissed, obviously, that he's been jumped on. However, because he took damage and blood was kind of spewing out of these wounds that McKay was stabbing into, he is going to take 2d8 poison damage on his turn.
Oh.
So we got a 4, and we have a 1. So McKay takes 5 damage of poison from this creature. Okay, and we're going to see he is not poisoned, he just takes poison damage. So McKay is kind of just got, this blood and this poison kind of spattered against his face. The troll is going to try and grab him off his back, so it's going to be a strength check, like a grapple. Okay, so with a 19 for the troll, and nat 1 for McKay. The troll grabs him, his claws piercing into McKay at various parts of his body. Okay, so he's going to grapple him, and he's got McKay. He's going to take an additional 2d8 poison
Rest
damage.
in peace, McKay.
Oh my god.
He only takes 5 poison damage there, so he's only up to 10 poison damage. But the troll nonetheless has a hold of him on his turn. Okay, the troll is then going to use its bite feature on him, so like holding on to him, we're going to give him advantage on this bite. So he's got a 14 on the first attack, and a nat 20 on his second attack.
Oh my god.
He bites McKay's head clean off his body and throws him to the ground.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Irewolves, get your shit together.
Fuck.
Love of my life.
Holy shit.
So, Ularic,
Oh.
the troll, then with
Oh my
blood
God.
and poison kind of dripping from its mouth, smiles at both of you, and in this garbled speech, because he can speak, but though he's speaking in giant, you're just not quite sure what he's saying, but he seems to be taunting, almost. Laina, what would you like to do? He's not but 10 feet from you. You're just on the wall.
Oh my god.
I called it.
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit.
You
Okay.
still have Wilman.
Glad I didn't go that side.
Same here.
High five for staying on our side.
I'm so upset. I gotta bring McCain back as an evil goblin thing now.
Oh, you might want to focus on staying alive right now.
Fuck McCain.
He's dead.
So I'm gonna do Ice Spear, which is a dex save.
Okay, so the troll's going to make a dexterity saving throw. He rolls a 12 plus his dex of 1, so 13.
It's 17, so no, he does not beat it.
Okay, cool. How much damage does he take?
6d8.
Ooh.
68.
Oh shit.
Wild, man. Roll it.
18 damage.
Hey.
Total? Okay,
Not
so
bad.
the troll takes 18 damage. Congratulations, Laina. Great turn. And we are now on to the second troll.
Oh, wait. I can cast 2 spells in a thing, so I want to do that. I want to cast a cantrip as well.
You can cast 2 spells. Oh, well, you have a bonus action, correct?
No, I got, with my new level up, I can do 2
Oh, cool.
fight actions. As long as I take 1 fight action, I can take a second fight action.
Sweet, that's awesome, man.
So I'm also going to do Frostbite, which is a cantrip, so that doesn't take anything, and that's just a d20. Oh, God. But that's an 8 plus 16 to hit.
Okay, so you absolutely hit the troll then, with your 16 or your 17 or whatever
Okay.
it was.
Okay. Oh, God. And then I'm doing 3 more damage.
Nice, so the troll takes 3 more damage.
That was worth it.
We are now on to troll number 2, who's going to grab one of the limp and bloated bodies and attempt to hurl it at you. Okay? With a 19, you are
I
slammed.
have a reaction. Wait. Well, I don't know if it would count. But I have a reaction that lets me... What kind of damage would it be?
It's going to be
if I got
bludgeoning
throwing.
damage as this creature
Bludgeoning?
slams it. Yeah.
Dead body damage.
So
Yeah.
So with my reaction, I want to do Ice Ward, which is I throw up my hands as you're attacked, and icy symbols protect you from harm and slow your assailants until the start of your next turn.
Oh, so you're just a god.
I have resistance to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage. This is a first level spell.
You have to cast it though, right?
Yeah.
It's a reaction, though.
It's a reaction. Yeah, no, it's a reaction. So, Laina, you're
Why
going
doesn't
to
Rogar
take...
get reaction?
What is this? What class did you give her? No. What the fuck?
Laina, you're going to take 14 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then you can half that, so 7. But I need
It's
you to
not
roll me,
immunity, it's just resistance.
roll me a strength check, please.
I've never heard of a wizard getting immunity.
It's not immunity, it's resistant. I'm
Yes,
rolling a
she's just
strength,
halving
you
the
said?
damage, she's not taking 0. Yep.
That's a 19 plus 1. It's an unnatural 20.
Okay, so you are knocked back, but not down. So the body just kind of clips you in the shoulder. Good
What
stuff.
was that?
Okay, we're now
Okay.
on to Ularic, who is going to phase blink. So he's going to shift, teleport is the word I'm looking for, down to the ground, and he's going to slash the troll in the back of the legs. Okay, with a 19, he absolutely does so, and a 20.
Oh,
Ularic
okay.
cleaves one of the feet from the troll. The troll is going to take, so he's going to take 12 damage total from Ularic.
That's it.
Correct.
Jesus.
But Ularic is going to take poison damage, which is going to spray out from the troll.
Oh my god.
He's going to take 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage.
Holy shit. He took more damage than he gave.
Yeah, venom trolls, man. Venom
Is it
trolls.
worth it?
We are back up to the troll at the top, who is going to turn around. He's fallen to one knee because obviously his leg is severed. but you can see him already begin to regenerate and just kind of that wound kind of seals over, as trolls do. He's then going to savagely try and claw at Ularic, but he is unsuccessful with a 4, and even more unsuccessful with a 2. so Ularic not dealing with that shit. Laina, it's now your turn. This troll is kind of in front of you, down on one knee, trying to just, bash and claw towards Ularic, who's just kind of dancing out of the way.
For my first one, I'm going to do Glacial Crash, which is a dex save.
Okay, so he's going to be at disadvantage, so he's going to roll twice for that. He rolls a nat 1 on his first go. We can't get any lower than that.
Roll again.
So,
where's the 0?
So he takes
tell me what this spell does.
So it says you conjure a large chunk of ice and launch it at the creature in range. They must make a dex save, taking 1d12 damage and 1d12 bludgeoning damage and 1d12 cold damage on a failed save. And if it's a success, they also take 1d4 piercing.
As he rolled a 1, you're going to have this large protrusion of ice just slam up into it. It comes up from the ground, right? Or does it come from you?
It comes from me.
Okay, cool. So it's going to slam him down into the ground, kind of piercing through him and into the dirt beneath him. Okay? So he's going to kind of be held in place there.
Okay. Do I still take the damage? Still roll that?
Yes, I would like you to still roll the damage, because we're also going to double it, because, he rolled a 1.
Ooh, 12. So that's 21 damage.
Times 2, yeah.
42 damage.
Oh, boy.
Boy.
He's still alive.
Okay, and that's
Excellent.
my second one.
Okay, so the troll gurgles, and blood and poison kind of spew out of its mouth as it's been speared in the chest, which is kind of holding it to the ground. And
is it still alive?
is kind of... Yeah, it's still alive. It's just spewing blood.
Can I take my second action?
Sure thing.
Okay, so then I'm also gonna I'm just gonna cast Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
Because that's my good cantrip. Ooh, that's a
18.
18. I think it's an 18, yeah.
Excellent. You hit, for sure.
I think it's a 19, because it's 3 plus 3.
You also technically have advantage on this
18.
attack, because he's lying down on the ground and speared into the ground. So you can roll again and try and go for that 20 if you want.
Yeah, I will go for that 20. Why not? No, it's not a 20.
It wasn't a 20.
And then that is a 1d8. This is a d8, and I got 8 damage.
Oh,
Yay.
Nice. Okay. So the troll is gasping and gargling for breath. Okay. And we are now on to the second troll's turn. The second troll is going to rush over towards you, Laina. He goes to grab you. So I'm going to need you to roll a dex saving throw to avoid being grabbed by the troll.
Use this d20. Got my lucky dice. No, hold on. So it's a what am I rolling? A
Dex.
That's a 9.
Okay, so not enough. The troll grabs you. And
Damn, I'm gonna get my head bit off.
Right off the bat, you take 6 poisoning damage just from being in his claws.
Too bad.
Okay.
Oh, you're okay. You're fine.
So he's then going to make a bite action towards you.
Uh-oh.
He's going to be at advantage because he's got a hold of you. He's got a 12 plus his 2 hit of 7.
12 plus 7?
Yeah, so he's got a 19 altogether. So he bites into your shoulder, Laina, and you are going to take 6 plus 4 piercing damage, so 10 piercing damage. And
my god.
6 poison damage, and you are poisoned.
Holy shit.
I am not doing well.
And you are poisoned, which means that until...
Let's run.
Which means that
Tyson
you are at
Flames walks.
disadvantage for all of your actions until you
I'm
are
at
no longer
disadvantage
poisoned.
for all of them?
Correct, all of your actions. So
Oh my god.
we are on to Ularic's turn. He looks at the troll in front of him who's spitting and coughing up blood. He swings one sword in his hand and then stabs down into its skull. So he's going to roll an advantage for that. With a 19, that's absolutely enough. He stabs down into the troll's head, twists the blade, and pulls it out, and the troll dies.
Oh.
Yeah.
We still have a whole other one to go.
One
that
down.
took more than half my health.
And all the
down.
small ones.
Laina, you gain 2,900 experience points
Oh my
for
god.
Okay.
being a part of taking that troll down.
Not gonna matter.
I know, because there's no way that I can get to level frickin' 7.
We are back to you, Laina. So you're in this troll's claws. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'm rolling a strength to get out of it. Or do I have to roll a strength, or can I get out of it by, like, freezing his palm or something?
Well, if you freeze his palm, he'd kind of have a tighter
like-
grip of you. wouldn't he?
Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, hurting? Like, can I hurt his hand for him to open it? Is that an attack that I can
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Disadvantage.
This is D&D. You can do whatever you want. You're at
do? I know, but if
disadvantage
I
for
do a
everything,
dex
but
save, I'm not at disadvantage,
Talk
right?
him
If
out of
I'm
it.
at dex save, is that still disadvantage where they get advantage?
You said everything.
Disadvantage. You're poisoned. At the end of this turn, you can roll a con saving throw to not be poisoned.
Try talking to him.
Hey,
Try
guy.
talking to him.
Sir?
I recently wanted to switch sides.
I kind of like what you guys have going on.
No, you killed the only friend I ever cared about.
Can I roll the con save first to not be poisoned?
No, it's at the end of your turn.
Can I skip my turn to roll con save?
Then I guess I'm gonna do Glacial Crash, which is Dex. I'm gonna do that again.
Okay, so is that a verbal and somatic spell? Or is it just verbal? Because if it's just verbal, go for it. But if it's somatic, you don't really have the full use of your arms and your
It
staff
says it's
to cast
all.
it.
It says it's VSM.
Yeah,
So-
so no. So you unfortunately can't
Okay,
cast that. If
so
you
I
have
just
something
need
that's
verbal, you're saying?
Yeah, if you have something that's verbal, that's fine.
I don't have anything. All of my stuff is somatic.
Okay, so you can then
So
just try and
I use my
Bump your way
staff,
out
I
of
guess. Can I use my staff?
yeah, but you have to still like using your staff doesn't mean you don't have to do the somatic component of the spell.
Just means you don't lose a spell slot.
I literally don't have anything that I can do, so I guess I'm just making the strength save.
Yeah, disadvantage.
What's stronger, your strength or your dex? Could you wiggle out? That'd be dex or...
Well, my
His
dex
hand
is
is
a
slippery.
2.
It's covered in poison
Try wiggling out
and
as a
blood.
dex.
I'll allow you to dex save out of there, like squeeze out of there. He's gonna roll a strength check to try and maintain his hold on you.
For everyone is a 9 right now, so I still don't think I'm gonna make it no matter
No,
what,
so
right?
you're still, yeah, well,
And that's an 18.
with the 9, you do not escape the troll's grip as he still hangs on to you. You can you can roll a con saving throw to try and no longer be poisoned.
Constitution save, you said, so that's a 15.
Yeah, you're still poisoned by the troll.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Like I'm
Okay.
dead. It was nice knowing you guys. Oh
The troll is going
I didn't even
to
get to say bye.
rip and
Well,
bite
Laina,
into you, Laina.
we had a good run.
So he can't use his claw attack, but he can definitely use his bite. So he's only got one attack that he can use right now. So, but he is going to use that bite, and he's going to be at advantage because you are in
Of
his
course.
hand.
Yeah, that only makes sense.
The North is lost.
Stop showing me your natural 20s, Noah.
Is it a 20?
Yeah, it is.
And your head goes
Noah,
clean off.
I'm literally dead. Like I'm just dead. I'm done. Like there's
Why are you
no
reveling?
chance.
I'm acting like the troll.
Okay, so Laina, with a natural 20, the troll bites into your shoulder yet again, pulling your arm from your body.
I just want to live. Like I'll see you guys later.
Oh my god, your arm's gone.
I'm dead.
It's your
That's
left
it
arm,
for
if
me
that
now.
helps.
Left
Still got your right arm for DJing. So,
It's good knowing you guys.
Laina, you are going to take plus 4 is 8 times 2 is 16 damage for piercing.
Okay.
Okay, and you are going to take 3 poison damage.
We're all fucked.
You're still alive.
Yeah, I'm just writhing in pain in his hand.
Sorry,
Are you
With
alive
2
still?
hit points.
you'll get it a robotic
Yeah, because
arm.
I'm 23, and you said that I take 16
Yes.
minus 3, so that's only
Yes.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're at 24. You got 4 health.
I know, not 24. I'm at 4.
4. You got 4.
But your
Okay,
arm's
so-
missing.
You no longer have a left arm, and you are bleeding profusely from that wound. Okay? The troll is smiling with your blood dripping down its chin, and we are moving right along to Ularic, who's going to rush at you very quickly. He blinks, so he's going to teleport up to the top of the troll to stand on its shoulders. So he blinks up to its shoulders, and he's going to have advantage on his 2 attacks. He's just going to try and stab down into its spine. Thank goodness he has advantage, because that's a 1. And a 2 on his second.
Oh my god.
He misses the first attack. Let's see what this is.
Sad, we might have to fight these trolls.
17.
The north is lost.
The north is lost.
A 17 plus is to hit, meaning he stabs down into the neck and shoulder of the troll, who very immediately releases you from its grip and you fall to the ground.
How far?
I play dead.
10 feet from the ground, so you're going to take 1d6 falling damage. Take 2 falling damage.
I'm not. No, Noah's having really good rolls.
You're taking 2 falling damage, by the way.
Hey.
You're still alive. You don't have an arm.
All right,
I kill myself.
Laina, you are bleeding out, and it's the end of Ularic's turn, who's still on its shoulders. Okay, so we're back up to you. Your vision's hazy and blurry all around you. You can see arrows and crossbow bolts raining down on all of the inhuman creatures, which are currently filtering towards the wall.
It's in your severed arm.
You can also see the troll stumbling around, trying to grab at Wolfhelm. You can also see the troll stumbling around. You can also see the troll stumbling around, trying to grab at Ularic on its shoulders. Okay, what would you like to do?
Well, what can I do? Can I still?
Is she still at a disadvantage too?
Can I use my staff now to cast something, or is that considered defeat? And it's just gonna be like, fuck you.
You still got one arm you can cast stuff
cast
with.
whatever you like. I will let you know that you're right now susceptible to taking bleeding damage at the end of your turns because you've got a
Poison damage, bleeding damage.
I don't even think I have anything that would stop it though.
Freeze it.
I have a tinder box.
Cauterize that wound.
Slowly. With a match.
I have a bottle of ink and a quill.
Oh, no way, that's exactly what you need to save yourself.
Just dry yourself.
Dear Ularic, I'm sorry. I fucked McCain. JK, lol.
McCain died a virgin.
I mean, can I like rip my shirt off to try and stop the bleeding?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll allow that. It'll slow your bleeding damage. Instead of taking 1d6, you can take 1d6 divided by 2.
It's better.
So generous.
No, it's not. I have 2 health. You'd have to roll a 2. I mean, at that point then, I'm just going to use my staff. I'm going to cast the 3rd level spell that I have on it.
Okay, describe me your 3rd level spell.
Go out guns blazing.
My 3rd level spell was Frostball, so... Oh, but Ularic is in there.
Fuck it, do it.
Good idea.
Do it.
No, I'll do Ice Spear again from my body. So that's a dex save for the troll.
Okay, he's gonna roll a dex save. That's a 3.
Okay,
I
cool.
thought you were laughing because it was good.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, yeah, 20 again.
You're fucking next, Rogar. I don't know why you're laughing.
Oh, I know. The main gate's probably twice as worse. Oh, God.
Okay,
you have more people there, though.
That's true.
2.
I got Wolfhelm.
27 damage.
Boom.
Nice. So you do 27 damage to the troll.
And for my last attack, though, I want to do another Ice Spear, and then that's all 3 of my 3rd level spells.
Okay.
So you're
to do another dex save.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say.
That's a 2. So he fails his 2nd dex save.
Okay.
30.
I got my arm ripped off. I'm a little panicked.
So he takes 30 damage.
Yeah.
That's a good chunk of damage there.
The troll takes 30 damage, and Laina, it is the end of your turn. You're going to take 1d6 bleeding damage, and you take 1 damage.
No way!
So
Wait,
you're
could she
still
roll
alive.
Constitution saving? Right.
Constitution saving? No, she won't be able to. The bleeding's going to last for a minute.
The poison, I meant.
Poison, yeah.
Oh, the poison. You can roll con for the poison saving throw, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Natural 20!
Dead.
My arm regrows!
No,
So,
that's not what took your arm off. It wasn't the poison.
With a nat 20, Laina, I'm going to give you that you are no longer poisoned, and you are unable to be affected by poison for the remaining time that, for the next 24 hours.
Good, awesome. I have 1 hit
seconds.
point. Somebody help me.
We don't know this is happening.
One of the small soldiers just comes over and stabs you.
Oh my
Because
god.
there's still those people.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so the troll is going to try and still grab towards Ularic, who's standing on its shoulders. With a nat 1, though, Ularic is able to easily chop its hand off while it is grabbing towards him. So, troll loses a hand. He's also going to take 1d10. He takes a 7, plus Ularic's 4, which means he takes 11 damage.
Nice.
Okay, so the troll looks at the stump of its hand and lets out screams of rage. And we are moving right along to Ularic's turn. The troll's also going to regenerate, so that wound, that bleeding kind of ceasing there. And we are moving right along. It's now Ularic's turn, and he is going to stab downwards twice into the troll's skull. With a... He's still at advantage because he's on its shoulders. Dude, with a nat 20 for his first strike.
Nice.
And a nat 20 for his
Oh
second
my
strike.
God.
He's going to stab down into the creature's spine, kind of leaning down on his sword so that it just pierces deeper and deeper, and the troll kind of gets this dumb look on his face with his tongue sticking out as he's just having, nerves
Lobotomy.
and tendons and spinal vertebrae just severed. With his second attack, he's going to strike the head, and we're going to have it roll clean off. I've never seen... I mean, he was at advantage, so I guess the odds are greater, but 2 nat 20s in a row like that is ridiculous. So, Laina, you've done damage to this troll, meaning that you again gain 2,900 experience points. It falls to the ground, and Ularic rolls, kind of breaking the fall. A few feet from you, he kind of stumbles over towards you, and throwing his swords down, you can see all these other creatures all around getting shot with arrows. There are men who have kind of jumped the walls to keep the creatures from getting there, because they'll bash into the walls, right? And he casts Cure Wounds on you. So, Laina,
My army grows.
you're going to
I
take
don't
a
think that's
1
going back.
plus his charisma, which is 4. So you're going to take 5 health back.
Okay.
Okay. He also
Get back
rips
in there,
part of,
champ.
he rips part of the clothing that he has on around his waist, and he begins to kind of like tie it around your body, kind of making this
Thank you, Father.
I feel cold.
making this
Not in a
temporary
good way.
stopper for the bleeding. Right? He looks at you and says, "Can you walk?"
I can try.
Well, I can't write.
So he turns around, and there's a creature stumbling towards him. He grabs his swords and blinks to behind it and slashes at the back of its neck because it was approaching the both of you. With a 10 on his strike plus his to hit, it is enough to overcome the creature, and he slashes into its back. Arrows kind of pelt it, and he jumps to the side, and the creature goes down. He looks to you and he says, "Quick, we need to get back inside the walls."
Okay, I'm
let me die.
gonna try. I'm really gonna try.
Okay, so he looks around, and then he yells at one of the men, and he says, "Lower a rope!" And one of the men says, "We're firing down on them up here. We can't lower down a rope." And he says, "Do it now!" And so the man kind of drops his heavy crossbow, grabs some rope from the side of one of these guard stations that are up on the wall, and throws it down. So you're going to need to make a strength check to get up this rope.
That's
At disadvantage because you're missing an arm. You gotta make it up 20 feet, my friend. So I'm gonna require 2 strength checks at disadvantage.
Oh, God.
17.
Disadvantage.
I understand. This dice is my baby. Mwah.
Thanks, Tyson,
We're gonna be
for
good.
screaming disadvantage.
13 plus, so it's a 14 for my strength.
You know what? I'm giving you the first 10 feet.
Cool.
14
I
is
have to do it again?
good enough, yes.
I can only do so much.
Hey.
That's an 11. And this is a 7.
So you are just hanging there, kind of unable to climb up the rope any further, and Ularic yells at you and says, "Keep going, you can do it."
One more try.
Ooh, so that's an 18.
Nice.
And this is that's an 8.
Okay, so still unable and hanging there. The men are shooting down on the creatures all around, and Ularic is now being swarmed by them, so he's fighting them off, slashing and hacking his way around, and he says, "You have to hurry."
Natural 20! Natural 20! Natural 20!
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I get nothing for the natural 20? That's a 9.
So you are not able to get up. Ularic is going to start taking damage from these creatures.
Oh,
Yeah, as they
God.
begin to crash against him.
No.
This is
4
an
of them
11.
strike, and 3 of them hit.
Hang on.
And Ularic is going to take 5, 8, 13, What'd you do for
I
5?
just killed my dad, and I can't even do
19.
anything.
And 9
Your
is
lover's
28.
dead. Your dad's dead.
He takes
Welcome to the
32
party.
damage from being struck by these creatures.
How's he looking, sorry?
He's looking pretty battered up, but he's hacking away at arms and slashing away.
Can I let him go first?
As he
Well, he can
attacks
teleport.
back, he slashes twice. So he misses the first creature, misses the second one that he slashes at, and then as a bonus action on his turn, he looks up towards the top of the wall and blinks to the top.
No,
Okay,
pull
so
me
he
up.
teleports. Okay, it's the
Pull
end of
me
his,
up.
end of his turn. He looks at the man beside him. He says, "Pull her up." And all the men begin to like pull the rope up so that you slide
God, I
up
have
and over the
fucking
wall.
one arm. Can none of you do anything?
You could have yelled at them to pull you. They can't see. It's chaos. It's combat, right?
Help me.
So, Laina, you
Drop her down.
slide over the
only got
wall
one
and
Anyway,
fall
Cut the
over.
rope.
Rogar would too, just letting me, like, oh, she's on the rope. Slash, slash.
Well, we had a good time, Laina.
This is it.
So, Laina, you are over the wall and you are stable.
Wow.
You are going to gain 2,000 experience points for defending the northern wall of Ryberry and surviving.
Nice.
Barely.
Barely.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Can I get 2,400 or 350 experience?
Did I say 2,430 experience or did I say 2,000?
Well, I'm
Where'd
just
you go?
saying.
Where'd you
now
get your degree in
1,500.
math? UofT or Harvard?
Why those two all the time?
I'm just saying. Another 350 would go a long way for me right now.
You know what?
Sure it would, but
1,500
that's
now.
Definitely not what you got. Yeah, I'll start taking it away if you want.
No. Thank you. Thank you, Lord
Okay.
Thank you,
Noah.
sir.
Okay, we are moving right along to Tyson McKay.
Good fucking luck. Time for me to make
God.
my comments now.
I planes walk out of there.
Bye, Vel.
See you, Val.
So, Tyson McKay, there are two sides to this very large open field, okay? One side is currently being plagued by many of these smaller humanoids, which are bloated and diseased, and they're all in the process of climbing and kind of clambering on top of each other so they can get over the wall. The men are firing down crossbow bolts, and some of them are pouring kegs of oil, lighting them on fire, right? To try and stop these creatures from coming over the walls. Men are dragged over by some of the creatures that get to the top, and there are cries of pain. Blood seems to splatter all over the walls, but these creatures really have to get up there to do it, right? They don't have many long-ranged attacks. The creature of note that is on this southern wall is the one that's giving everyone so much trouble. It is a troll as well. However, for our listeners and for yourself, it's definitely not a venom troll. This creature has its skin peeling away. It seems to be diseased and decayed, and it looks like it's in a
Undead troll.
constant state of dying from this disease, but also regenerating because it's a troll. So it has these sickly sores, its mouth kind of eaten away by disease, so all that you can see are the roots and the remains of its teeth. As it snarls, it's much larger than the venom trolls that were on the northern wall, and it just
larger.
grabs men with its large, outreaching claws and crushes them, throwing them down, so it's just pulling wall away, pulling stones away. And Vel looks to you and says, "We need to kill that troll, Tyson."
Thanks, Val. Yes,
So-
sir.
So, Vel, along the wall, rushes towards it about 40 feet away from the troll. He casts magic missile towards it, just opening up with some pretty easy damage. So his magic... Come on, Vel.
No.
His magic missiles, he's able to get two hits out of 3. He's just going to cast at very 2 level, this spell. So he's doing force damage to the troll. So the first damage, he's got 4 on the first one, which is sweet, and 2 on the second one, so 6. And the troll is going to take that 6 damage, and he's going to kind of be pushed back by the force blast of the... It doesn't really do much to him, but you can definitely see it shake and move his body as he's trying to still pull away at that stone.
Okay. Is it my turn, or are we doing initiate?
We can do initiatives for sure, because
We're doing
Vel just
initiates.
cast off early. So Vel's got a 12. The rot troll has a 19.
That's a nat 20.
12. No. It's a 12.
So, no. Are you total 12?
Yeah, total 12.
Okay, so that'd be Vel then.
You got it, Val. I'll watch.
Just put on your pants.
No, pants still off. It's breezy.
Okay, so the rot troll, being attacked from all sides, is going to climb on top of the wall. So he's going to do a strength check to get up there. With an 18, he absolutely does. So now he is on top of the wall. The weight of the wood planks that kind of surround the interior of the wall are hardly enough to hold, and they begin to creak as the troll just begins to savagely try and attack anything around it. You and Vel are currently 40 feet from the creature, and you are to the right of it, if we're looking at the wall from the outside. Vel is going to begin casting towards the creature with Mass Disintegrate. Okay?
Ooh.
So he is going to center this damage on the troll, because there's no other creatures that have made it over the wall at this point. So the troll is going to make a dex saving throw with a natural 20.
Holy shit.
Is going to leap out of the way on top of one of the nearby houses, and he's going to be missed by Mass Disintegrate.
Well, I'm scared. I didn't know trolls were so agile.
A nat 20, man. A nat 20 is a nat 20. Perhaps Vel was just
happened
aiming
to
where he was,
disintegrate
and
in
the
that
troll was
exact
just
spot.
running and jumping that way anyways. So the troll is currently on a house inside the wall, okay? So Vel calls out to the men on the wall, and he says, "Focus on the lesser beings outside. We'll take care of the troll." He doesn't
Forget the
want
lesser
them.
beings. Ignore that old man. He's crazy. I'll deal with the people outside. You guys get the troll.
200 experience points. Well, he just knows that the men can probably pelt down arrows and bolts fast enough to stop those things from getting inside the city. But you guys need to be the ones up against the troll, right? So that's his idea there. So Tyson, I'm going to give you that 200 experience points for your antics,
200.
but then I'm also going to ask you what you'd like to do on your turn, my friend.
So how far is this troll away from me?
He is currently 15 feet, 20 feet at a diagonal across the open street, and he is atop one of the houses, snarling and yelling at you in Giant, but you can't understand.
I can understand him.
All right, you understand all languages.
Fucking
No
right I do.
way, we forgot
He's
about
going,
this.
help me! Help me, I'm scared up here!
Please. I don't want to
Okay,
die.
so he's snarling at you in Giant, and he says, "Petty fools, you will all fall tonight."
Yep, you will.
Probably.
Okay,
But
so
you're gonna fall
Tyson, what would you
first.
like to do on your turn?
So I'm gonna move back I'm gonna move back my 30 feet, like down the street, away from
Well,
him.
you're up on top of the wall, right? So you can move the opposite
fuck.
way if you like, right?
Yeah, the opposite way. I'm gonna move away from him,
Okay, so you move 30 feet away, so that you are now 50 feet of distance between you and the troll.
and I point Hellfire at him, aka my wand, and I cast.
I thought you were talking about your dick.
Wow, that's already out.
Never put on those pants, JK.
I get steamy and casting.
You have those leather pants on, you just have your zipper open.
G'day, troll. And I cast a charge at it.
Nice. All right, so he's rolling a dex saving throw.
Sure is.
Nice. Let's see what he's got. This time, much less successful. So much so that it's a 5.
Okay, yeah, so he takes 3d10 fire damage.
Nice.
So that's 12. Okay, so he takes 12 damage.
Nice. Okay, so as the fire burns him, right, you do have that extra ability with Hellfire, right? So it actually ignites clothing
Yep.
and causes burning damage, correct?
So he takes 1d10 per turn.
Nice. Okay, so as the troll's body is wreathed in flame, he cries out in Giant, screaming at the top of his lungs, "Not fire, no! No!"
Fire, yes!
You scream that back in Giant, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So the troll, with hatred in his eyes, focuses on you. He leaps across to the wall again, so he's going to roll an acrobatics check with a 15 total. That's not bad for him. So 14 plus 1. He's going to leap across, and he's going to close some of the distance between you and him, my friend.
How far can he walk?
He can run 30 feet,
Oh.
and he leapt 20. So he can get to you.
Is that his action,
For sure.
leaping? Please?
No, acrobatics, I'm not going to count that as part of his action, I don't think. He just leapt.
No, I don't do this to me.
We can count that. Well, we will count that as part of his movement speed, though. So it's
Okay,
not going to
that's
count
fair.
as action. Yeah. So
Thank
he can
you.
only move 30 feet total. So he's 20 feet from you. Okay.
Okay.
And that's too far away for him to attack. but he's moved past Vel, in this case, like directly past him. So Vel is going to swipe at him with his quarterstaff, his staff which he uses for casting.
Spank him.
The cool thing is Vel has an interesting ability here, so that is enough to hit the troll, so he's got a 12 pluses to hit. Vel strikes the troll, and there's a blast of what looks like these green sparks which fly from the staff as he smashes him in the ankle with it. So the troll is going to not only take bludgeoning damage in the form of 6 total, he's also going to take some of this green spark damage, which you've never seen Vel use before. He takes 8 of that, so he takes 14 damage on that turn.
Nice.
Good job, Val. I'm scared. Oh yeah, the troll also takes 1d10 damage after his turn there. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, right. So roll me the d10.
So he takes 3.
Nice, so the troll takes 3. Perfect.
Forgot about that.
So the troll, it is now Vel's turn, his actual turn. So he's going to cast Mass Disintegrate at the troll's back again. The troll is going to, with a nat 1.
Are you going to say 20 again?
He is going to take some absolutely massive damage from Vel's Mass Disintegrate spell. Okay? So the spell does 10d8 plus 60 force damage.
Oh,
and if it reduces the target to 0 hit points, it is disintegrated.
Plus double because it's a 1, right?
We are going to double it because it's a 1, just for the hoots.
Kill the troll. Kill the troll.
Means that the troll takes 102 damage.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Okay, so the troll takes 102 damage.
He's still standing.
And it is still alive, which means he did not drop to 0 hit points, which means he does not disintegrate. The creature lets out a scream and falls to its knees. It yells out in giant, "I'll kill you! I'll kill you!"
Me or him?
Both of you. He seems quite upset. Tyson, it's now your turn.
How close is he to Vel?
He jumped 20 feet. He is 10 feet past Vel.
Well, I mean, I don't want to use my spells because it's going to be a shit show. So I'm gonna use another.
Well, you are using magic as you cast through the wand. Just letting you know.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
So weird things could happen then too, or is it just when I cast spells that weird things happen?
Oh, weird things can happen all the time, my friend.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll my mana as a bonus action at the beginning here. So I'm gonna move back. How far back can I go?
You can. The wall goes all the way around the city, so you can continue to run along this wall.
Where's Laina? Where's Rogar? So yeah, I'm gonna run 30. I'm gonna run 30 feet again, so it can't catch me. Okay. And I'm gonna cast Call Lightning. Okay, so you create a storm up ahead, above, and then send a bolt down on the troll. Okay, you can. He's gonna roll a dex save to get out of the way. Yep. With a 13 plus his dex of 1, he's got a 14. Yeah, so he fails. Okay, so he takes the 1d10. No, it's creature takes 3d10 lightning 3d10. Damage on a fail. Nice. Oh, yes. 18. Okay, so Tyson, I'm going to need you to roll me a d100, please. Oh. Why'd you say, oh, you don't know what it does? 86. 86. Okay, Tyson, you have accidentally cast Fly on the troll. So it is up in the air, and it is flying against its will, and it is being struck by the lightning up above. I'm okay with this. I don't know.
Double the damage, double the damage.
Vel, what did I do?
Okay, so Vel calls out above all the fighting and the sounds of clashing and battle. He says, Tyson, your magic is unstable. It will continue to react that way if you continue to cast.
You're unstable, old man.
Okay. So, Tyson, your turn. Your turn has ended. It is now the rot troll's turn. So at first he was kind of flying up out of control, but then the troll stops midair, kind of looks down at its arms and flexes its fingers, and then, as it has now gained a flying speed of 60 feet during its turn, it flies down towards you like Superman to the ground and punches you down and potentially through the wooden planks you find yourself on. Oh god! So he's got an 18 on the first punch. I'm gonna go with he absolutely punches you through the wood down to the ground. Okay. So Tyson, you're gonna take 6 plus 4, so 10 piercing damage, slashing damage as he claws you down and through. And as you slam the ground, you're going to take an additional 6 damage. So 10 plus 6. Tyson, you're also taking 3d10 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You take 16 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 16 for the next hour.
Holy shit.
Why not?
Flying trolls, you saw it here first.
Okay. That is its turn is on top of you. It's growling in giant, and it says, "You can't beat me."
Make
I
the
can,
burning damage.
but he can. Also,
Okay,
you take 1d10 fire damage, bitch.
Nice.
That's a 5.
5, you said?
Yeah.
That's important because
This is
it
dead.
takes 5 fire damage, and the rot troll falls on top of you dead.
You can't kill me.
It doesn't say it angrily. Please don't kill me.
I caress his face and I say,
The
"Good
rot
night,
troll
sweet
is
prince."
lying on top of you, just this sickly disease and poison and rot all around you. And Tyson McKay, you're going to gain 5,000 big ones.
Holy
Good
shit.
job.
Well, I did it.
And nobody died.
No one died. No one got their arm ripped off.
Yeah, no one.
I just got punched through a wall. Vel, help.
Okay, so Vel rushes down towards you, and he uses a spell. He is going to use...
Suck
there's
dick.
a word for this. Where is this?
Oh, Tyson.
Vel, stop. I can't escape. My pants are down.
Rogar is holding his face. He's so ashamed of what he just said.
I'm just scared of what's at the gate.
Okay, so the troll weighs over 1,000 pounds. Okay. He's not going to, I mean, and typically what happens with telekinesis is you can try to move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds if the object isn't being worn or carried. But he's not going to try and lift the whole troll. He's just going to lift the part of the shoulder that you're currently underneath. So I'm going to allow him to do it. He's going to roll a d20. He's got a 16 plus his spellcasting modifier. He is absolutely good to go as you pull yourself out from underneath the troll. By the way, you took 4 damage from the troll landing on you. So just letting you know.
Okay, I'll write that down too.
Alright, so Vel looks to you and says, "Are you alright, Tyson?"
Never better, Vel. I give him a thumbs up.
He says, "I need to go see to the top of the wall. Where will you go?"
That way.
He points up.
I point to the forest. No, I'll probably go back to the. Oh God! I'll go see what everyone else is doing, Vel. You know.
He looks to you and he says, I wish you the best, Tyson. I will see you when this is all over."
Don't die, Vel. And I point the wrong way.
"Come on, Tyson. You know I still have a few tricks up my sleeve."
Oh. Can't wait to see them.
Okay, so Tyson, where would you like to go? You said you want to check on other people right now?
Oh boy.
Laina.
So Damek went to the
West
wall, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And Rogar and the gang are guarding
The main gate.
do you want me to come help you?
It's up to you.
Rogar, come in. This is Tyson. Over.
He's doing that really. He's like, Vel's like, "Where will you go?" Rogar.
Rogar, where are you? He must be dead. I'm going to the gate, Val. I go to the gate.
Sorry,
Safety.
I just have to pull up some stats here for what's going on with Rogar.
Do you think the Iron Wolves will even want you now that you don't have an arm?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Probably not the Iron Wolves. Ularic, maybe. Rest of the Iron Wolves, probably not.
Wilman will still want you.
You know what they do with
I don't want Woolman. I want McCain's dead, warm body.
cold. It's cold.
Okay.
Headless body.
So Tyson McKay, you are running towards the gate to the west, to the east, I should say, correct?
Light jog.
Light jog. Okay. It'll take you about 7 or 8 minutes to run there, okay? Along that wall, obviously leaping across parts of the wall that have been busted or broken. As you go, you see men firing down bolts. There are some parts of the city where it looks like the corpses have gotten themselves up and over the wall, and the men are desperately trying to hack and slash them down and push them back over the wall.
Okay.
You're heading towards the gate.
It's a lovely sight.
A lovely sight, yes. And Laina, Ularic is currently kneeling beside you, and he is casting his Cure Wounds spell again on you. So Laina, you're going to take 7 plus 4 back to your health.
Okay.
And we're going to go with bleeding damage has completely ceased for you. Sorry, Tyson, what were you about to say?
Am I going past them while I'm running on the wall, or am I...
No, they're to the north. You were south, so you're heading to the east, so you're never going to count.
I see, okay. Yeah.
So Ularic looks to you and says, "Can you fight?"
Not well right now, but I can try.
He looks to you and he says, "Damek is fighting something on his own. I fear that he'll need assistance."
I'm there. Oh.
Okay. So he
Hold
says,
me up!
Get over yourself.
"Stay at a distance and don't go over the wall. And I mean, under any circumstances. Cast what you can from the wall, but I don't want you coming under any more threat or any more attacks."
Okay.
I leap over the wall.
I want that too. Me too. Yeah, sounds good. I'll nod and get up and start heading towards.
Okay.
To the
Rogar, Ragnak. As the battle started from all different sides, the battle on the gate is by far the bloodiest and the most deadly. Okay?
God.
Waves of these bloated corpses are bashing against the gate, slowly reducing its hit points, and the men are firing down on it. Many men pushing against the other side of the wooden gate, which has been reinforced, trying to ensure that nothing breaks through. So Wilhelm is at the top. He's firing crossbows down. We got men reloading crossbows, so that there's always a steady stream of fire going on. However, from the woods, a bellow pierces and emanates from the forest. So this loud scream of this creature. Pushing its way from the woods, what looks to be a mutated hill giant. A creature that has been poisoned by whatever powers are at work here, is lumbering towards the wall, and the bloated corpses don't know enough to move out of its way. As it pushes them aside with its club, it is approaching the wall. Wilhelm points towards it, and he says, "Take it down!" And the men begin to fire on it rapidly. So there's going to be 2 volleys from all of the men, which are going to descend upon the hill giant before it reaches the wall. So the first volley, okay, both sides doing pretty well. The second volley, again, both sides, yeah. So all hits from all of the men. I mean, there are obviously misses, but we're rolling for overwhelming hits, right? So whether or not most of the men land their shots. Okay, so 42 damage from the arrows and bolts which strike it at the first volley, and the second volley we're up to 47 damage.
Nice.
Okay, so it takes 89 damage before even reaching the wall.
Yeah, listen, Sab, that troll took over 100 damage.
I know.
This giant's gonna be
like 1,000.
A lot. A fucking lot.
The hill giant lets out another bellow. Its eyes look like they're milky and clouded over. There's a bunch of lesions and tears and open sores and pus flowing from its body. As Wilhelm looks down towards the men, he says, "Brace the gate!" And the troll rolls its bludgeoning damage on its huge, massive club as it tries to batter the whole gate down. With a 16 plus it's to hit, he bashes the gate. So he's going to be dealing some of his damage here. So 29 damage on his first strike against the gate. Now the gate's already taken damage, but it looks like it is close to its splintering and breaking point. So
do something.
I'm waiting for Noah to...
The men continue to fire down on the troll, and Wilhelm looks to you, Rogar, and says, "What do you want to do? We can either hop over and stop it from breaking down the wall, or we can wait until they flood in."
You gonna hop over there, bud?
If we let them inside the walls, I'm not sure we can stop all of them.
Let's hop over, Wilhelm. You can reach to the end.
You know what? +1 inspiration point, Bright Lord.
You might need
to the
it.
end. I like it. So Wilhelm yells to all the men. He says, "Keep them off our backs. We're going after the hill giant." Okay?
Fuck.
So Wilhelm leaps down. We're going to roll a dex check. He's in heavy armor. Yeah, he's going to take fall damage from that.
Oh shit.
It's 2 and 6. Wolfhelm takes 8 damage. And Rogar, I need you to roll me. You're in heavy armor as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, disadvantage on that dex check to get down.
That's a nat 20, my dude. Oh, 16.
Hey.
Nice. So, Rogar, you only take 1d6 damage, not 2.
Okay.
So, you're going to take 6 damage.
Ouch.
There's going to be initiatives between yourself, Wolfhelm, and the Hill Giant. The Hill Giant's going to start out with a nat 20, my friend.
Oh, shit.
Wolfhelm with a 13.
Come on, Rogie.
It's 13.
Okay, so all in, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then Rogar's going to be going last. Okay, so the men are firing down on all the creatures around you, trying to keep them off of your backs as you batter at the Hill Giant. He's going to get 2 rounds of attacks, my friend, against both you and Wolfhelm. So he's going to roll twice on you with a 19 and a 19 with his plus to hits of 8. He's going to bash you twice with his Great Club. You take 37 damage on the first strike.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
And take 16 damage on the second. He's going to go roll against Wolfhelm, but he rolls a nat 1.
I think I might
His
be
club
down.
smashes. Are you down or no?
Close to it.
Close to it. His club smashes against the ground and breaks into splinters, which he then throws aside, and he uses his second strike unarmed. So he's going to roll a d20, but he does not have enough with a 7 to break past Wolfhelm's AC. We move right along to Wolfhelm, who's going to strike at the creature's legs. He's going to roll a d20 with a 16 pluses to hit. Absolutely does so with a nat 20.
Hey.
He cleaves off a foot of the rotting Hill Giant. Wolfhelm is going to deal 9 plus 6, so 15 damage on the first strike. On the second strike, he's got a 7 plus 6, which is 14 times 2 is 28. So 28 plus 15, we got ourselves a cool old 43.
Not bad,
damage.
not bad, Wolfhelm.
The Hill Giant is not dead, but it is currently hopping on one leg and stumbling and falling around. Rogar, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Sounds good.
Alright, so I gain 9 health back.
Okay.
At least you didn't lose an arm.
You're right. And then
Nice,
I guess since I have 2
one, Josh.
actions, I could attack him, eh?
Well, you healed yourself. If you cast a spell, like healing, you don't get to attack.
Oh.
Can I heal myself twice?
No. Why would you be able to heal yourself twice?
But can
Have you
he?
ever done that before?
No.
No,
but
so when you take the attack action, you take 2 attacks. But you didn't take the attack action, your action was healing.
Yeah,
Would
but
you
can't
like
I
to do it that
cast
way? Or
twice?
why would you be able to cast
No,
twice?
she can cast twice.
Oh.
Do you have
can
an
attack.
ability to
Well, and
cast
I
twice?
can't even cast twice. Like, I have to cast 2 fight spells. Like, I can take
You have to be like
fight
attacking
action.
something.
Yeah, attack
Okay.
spells.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's my turn.
You can
Okay.
back up.
Do you have like
I'll-
reactions? Like, do you have any reaction moves?
No.
Go back
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I'll back up a bit.
If you back up, he's going to get an opportunity attack.
Never mind.
I take the blows.
The Hill Giant is going to attack you twice with his bare hands. With a 10 plus his to hit of 8, he does not overcome your AC.
Yes.
And with a 2,
Oh,
he does not overcome your AC.
We're safe.
One more turn. Wilhelm as well. With a 2 and a 2. He misses his attacks there as well. We're back up to Wilhelm. He's going to strike twice with a 5. He wildly misses with a 6. He also wildly misses. Rogar, we're back to you, my friend.
I'll,
Tyson's gonna get there quick.
where Wolfhelm kind of like cleaves the foot off, I guess. I'll keep hitting there.
With your spear. Or no, with your war pick. Nice, yeah. So
Diddle
roll
your
me,
war pick around in there.
just diddle it around in there. Good reference. Plus 100 experience points, Tyson.
The
Roll me your
10 for
hits.
the first one.
As a miss.
That's a 19 for the second one.
That is absolutely a hit.
Well, that's 4 damage there.
Good. You know what?
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Everyone needs an underdog. I fear for you.
Me too.
We're now back up to the Hill Giant, who has been altered by the magics at play. He's going to roll to grab at you, Rogar, with a 7. Ooh, but with a 16 plus 8, he will overcome your AC. He grabs at you and bashes you with his fist. You are going to First of all, take 2 plus 6. Perfect. So you take 8 damage. Bludgeoning. Okay. Due to the contact with his skin, you're also going to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, my friend.
It's a 15.
Okay, fantastic. Rogar, you have rolled high enough on your Constitution saving throw to not be affected by the troll's secondary effects.
Boy. Good job.
Okay. It's also going to attack Wolfhelm, but with a 4. He does hit him with his 16, though. And Wolfhelm's going to take 8 damage total. He's also going to roll me a Constitution saving throw. God, Wolfhelm, you're a boy. 17. He's absolutely good to go.
He is a male.
And we are over to your boy Wolfhelm. He's going to again strike twice at the troll, at the hill giant, I should say, rather. With an 18 pluses to hit, and a 14 pluses to hit.
Nice.
He strikes into it twice, so he's got 2 plus 6, so 14 and 8, so 22.
Good job. You guys are, slowly but surely you'll die. You'll die.
Rogar, what would you like to do?
Pretty much.
I'm just gonna keep hitting it.
All right, my friend.
Best,
Roll me your attacks with your war pick.
Inspiration. Okay, so that one is a 19 plus 5.
It's a hit.
And that is a 17.
Fantastic. 2 hits, Rogar. Roll me that damage.
There we go.
Aim high, buddy. Aim high.
11, 13.
Total?
Yep.
With both strikes?
Yeah.
Okay, Rogar Ragnak. You do 13 damage. The hill giant is still not down. Okay. These creatures all around you being pelted by bolts. There is blood pouring down and kind of raining all over the street here. All this pus and kind of filth of battle. Okay. The hill giant, Alfred, is going to strike at you with a 3 and a 7. 7 is not enough for him to strike. He's going to attack Wolfhelm as well with a 12. It's not enough for him to hit, but with an 18 it is, as he bashes Wolfhelm again.
Oh God.
With a 7 plus 6, he's going to take 14 damage, and Wolfhelm's going to roll me a d20. Wolfhelm, not nearly enough. Wolfhelm's going to take additional damage on this turn. 8, he's going to take 8 additional necrotic damage.
Oh, this is easy, guys. You guys are fine. I think me and Laina took way more damage than you guys.
Wolfhelm is going to strike at it twice, but that's a 2.
Come on, buddy.
And that's a 4. So,
Wolfhelm, what the fuck are you doing? What are you, Rodolfo or something? Jeez.
You're totally Rodolfoing this right now. I hate you. Rogar, what would you like to do, my friend?
I think I'd like to heal again.
It's up to you.
Do you have a healing word?
No, I have cure wounds. And
healing word is a bonus action, so you can... Sometimes you can do, like...
He doesn't have it, though.
No, I know, but if you can at some point, I would get healing word.
Yeah, I probably will next time I level up.
Oh, yes. There we go.
Yes.
What'd you get?
It's an 8 plus 4, so... Whoa.
Good job.
Okay, then we're back up to the hill giant, who is going to use his action to try and grab Rogar Ragnak with both hands. We got a strength coming out of the troll, or the hill giant, rather, I should say. I don't know why I keep calling it troll. We got a strength coming out of the hill giant with 13 plus 5, bringing it up to an 18.
Boo-ha.
You have to roll.
Come on, baby. It's a 14 plus 5, so 19?
Nice. So 19, nice. So the hill giant attempts to grab you, but you push away at the hand, and you resist its strength and its grasp.
You know when Thanos is reaching down and Cap's just holding him back? Yeah, Cap eventually gets his ass kicked anyways.
Wolfhelm's going to attack twice here, but with a 7.
Come on, buddy.
A nat 20.
Yes!
Oh.
As this creature's grabbing at you and you're fighting and trying to push it away, Wolfhelm rushes over and chops its hand clean off.
Oh, yeah.
Wolfhelm's going to be dealing 24 damage total, slaying the hill giant monstrosity.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Felt like I did nothing.
Yep.
Yes, very nearly nothing, Rogar. But Rogar, nonetheless, you're going to gain 8,100 experience points.
Oh my, level up.
How did I get the least amount? What the fuck?
Rogar, what would you like to do now? You're currently being surrounded by all these creatures. They're attacking at you, but they're also being pelted down by arrows and bolts.
I say to Wolfhelm, since the biggest threat is gone, should we get back up onto the wall?
Good idea. Throw down some ropes, he yells to the top of the
Strength check.
No. And the men throw ropes over. However, the bloated corpse of the hill giant, which has been altered by the magics that you guys are encountering here, mean that it begins to grow in size as gas expands in its body, doing what its intended purpose was, which was to batter through the gate and explode. Rogar and Wolfhelm are each going to roll me Constitution saving throws, please. You better hope for a high number here, my friend.
Inspiration.
That's fantastic. Your boy Wolfhelm has a 17 plus his con of 2, which means he beats the save.
I got a 15.
Okay. Rogar does not beat the save of the hill giant corpse explosion. Rogar Ragnak, you are going to start out. You're going to start out by taking 26 damage. Necrotic.
Still up, baby. Still up.
Are you still up? Jesus.
All that healing in the middle of battle.
That healing helped.
Rogar, you, how do I explain this kindly?
I'm infected.
You feel as though you're, no, not so much that, but you feel as though you're weaker, and your vision begins to blur. You are going to be counting this as though you're being poisoned, so you're at disadvantage for all of your rolls.
Okay.
But you can roll at the end of each of your turns to negate that.
Okay.
All right, so ropes are thrown over, and Wolfhelm begins to climb his way up his rope with a 17 on his first strength check. He's more than enough. With a 17 plus, he is more than enough to pull himself up. Rogar, would you like to roll me strength checks at disadvantage, please?
Sure. It's an 11. It's an 8. So
Rogar, you are unable to pull yourself up. And as you yell out help, Wolfhelm says, "Pull him up, goddammit!" And the men begin to pull you up as you hang onto the line. I just need one strength check for you to hang onto the line, my friend.
It's 14.
That is enough.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah, true.
Yeah, it'll be the 14 still.
Nice. So that is more than enough. You are pulled up and over the wall. Rogar, you are going to gain 2,000 experience points. Sorry, 2,500 experience points for defending the wall of Ryberry.
Wait, do I get any XP for defending my wall?
You do. I actually just forgot to tell you.
Oh, yeah, thank God. I was wondering.
Your wall was the same as Laina's. It's 2,000.
2,000? Okay. I did level up.
Yeah, I leveled up.
You get all your health back, lucky duck.
Congratulations, boys. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Tyson McKay leveled up. Fantastic. We have Rogar Ragnak leveled up. We have Laina missing an arm. And
you know what?
And got sent right back into battle.
Get back in there.
Okay. There is still the sounds of battle clashing all around. The moon hangs high in the sky with these thin wisps of clouds parting around it. And as the sound of battle almost becomes normal to you, a new sound appears from the western wall.
Oh, God.
Screams of terror and fear emanate through the night as all of our heroes look up with despair as the night has just begun.
What?
This is where we're going to end things off, ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to thank you very much for listening along. Characters who leveled up, congratulations. Characters who survived, congratulations.
Hey,
on surviving the
barely
first part.
People who survive with all their body parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laina won't be coming back to record anymore.
She's dead.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check us out on Podbean. You can check out our Wall of Heroes, our Patreon supporters, as well as our cool merch, which is linked there on Podbean/Dicey D20.
Please donate to the crippled.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, we'll be having new one-armed shirts for Laina now.
Or we just cut the sleeve off
shirt. We'll just have it be sleeveless on the left arm. You're gonna look like an absolute tool in front of your friends, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna know why.
No.
Okay. No, very cool stuff. Also check out our Facebook for funny memes, posts, and information about Dicey. We're also on Twitter and Instagram, I believe, so check us out there. Any last words, players, before we leave things off for the night?
Why didn't you just kill me, Noah?
Hey, man, it was a nat 20, you know? McKay got his head bitten off. I felt like that would have been lazy if I just had your head bitten off. I was very close to
crying, but then I was like, I'm recording the podcast. Stay calm.
She cried.
I got teary.
I'm very happy that you didn't break down. I know that it's tough and it's sad, and I felt like I didn't spend a lot of time asking you how you were feeling during those moments, but I'd like to ask you now. Are you feeling all right?
No.
There are always things we can do about missing limbs, you know, like the prosthetics have come so far since the Second Age.
Since the Second Age is the key word there. Right now I just glue a bundle of sticks to my arm. I'm a scarecrow.
A one-armed spellcaster? That's super cool. People pay money for those kind of unique traits.
Listen, if it makes
no, they don't. Nobody pays money to get their arm chopped off and then look like a scarecrow as they fill their weird empty sleeve with hay and straw to make it look normal.
We could get you an undead.
We already said we're getting rid of one of your sleeves. It's okay. It's all good.
We can go back and find your arm later.
Holding McCain's head.
Yeah. I want McCain's head.
It's so sad. I'm so upset about McCain. I don't know how I'm going to get him back.
To be honest, the north side underwent a lot more damage and death than the other sides.
Yeah,
I expected the gate to be.
Like we all had good rolls though on the north side. Like it was like I was rolling high, you were rolling high, enemies were rolling high. Yeah. And then towards the end, it was just like nat 1, 2, 2, 3, and then it was like, get me up the wall, please help me.
So that's the thing, is like my hill giant didn't do as well as I wanted him to do. Like he took a bunch of damage, which is what he was designed to do as well, but he was close to getting inside the gate, but then they jumped over the gate. So, but if they hadn't jumped over the gate, he would have bashed through.
I don't know what I'm going to do without McCain.
Oh man, if he broke through the gate and died there, he would have infected so much more.
Yep.
Yes. I really don't know what I'm going to do without McCain though. I'm very upset. Who's my love interest going to be now?
Wilmond.
No, I don't want Wilmond.
Fievel.
Fievel. How about that Wolfham guy?
Yeah, where is that Fievel bitch? We're fucking fighting a war. Piece of shit.
He's eating cheese and
jerking off or something.
I love how this became a hate session for Fievel. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Whether it was morning, evening, noon, or night. Sorry, you were saying something, Laina?
I should have slept with McCain when I had the chance and gotten pregnant with his baby.
You can still do it.
No, I can't. Shut
up! You just can't give him
that note. On that note.
Oh my God.
Plus 500 experience points. I like it.
And you can't give him a handy either, so.
No more of those left-handed jobs.
The best. Sign us off.
Okay, thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it was morning, evening, noon, or night, I want to say thank you very much for listening to the Dicey D20, and we will catch you guys next time.
More war.
Kill me.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Oh, God.
Tyson for mayor. 4 more years. It's only gone good so far.